Good morning to the honorable judges, precious timekeeper, and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to tell you a beautiful story entitled The Bridge of Kindness. Here it goes. In the peaceful village of Sunvale, two brothers, Ravi and Amal, lived on neighboring farms separated by a small winding river. They had grown up together, laughing, playing, helping each other through life's ups and downs. Aman, the younger, was steady and patient like the river's calm flow. Ravi, the elder, was more impetuous like the monsoon rain, vibrant and sometimes unpredictable. Their father, a wise man known for his act of kindness, passed away, leaving behind his prosperous plot of land. The two brothers started a bitter dispute over who would inherit the land. Words sharp as blades were exchanged. Accusations flew like agitated bees, stinging and leaving lasting marks. But as they got older, a small misunderstanding turned into a bitter argument. Angry words exchanged, and a wall of silence grew between them. It created a deep rift between them. The once inseparable brothers were now strangers. Their home, once connected, now separated. Months turned into years. One morning, after yet another fight, Ravi stormed back to his farmhouse. As he sat on his porch, still fuming, he noticed an old carpenter walking up the path carrying a worn toolbox. "Do you have any work for me, sir?" the carpenter asked kindly, tipping his hat. Ravi's eyes drifted towards his brother's farmhouse. Just the sight of it reignited his anger. "Yes!" he snapped. "I want you to build a tall fence, make it high, so I never need to see my brother's face again." The carpenter paused for a moment, then nodded. "I understand," he said softly. "I'll do my best." Ravi left for the day, leaving the carpenter to his work. All day long, the old man measured, sawed, hammered, and worked with care. By evening, when the sun was sinking below the hills, the carpenter had finished. Ravi returned home expecting to see a fence. Instead, he was stunned. There, stretching across the river, stood a beautiful wooden bridge connecting his land to his brother's. Just then, he saw Aman walking towards him, eyes wide with surprise and something more. "Brother," Aman said, his voice shaking, "after everything we said, you still built a bridge?" Tears welled in Ravi's eyes. He couldn't find the words. Instead, he ran to his brother, wrapping him in a tight embrace. The carpenter, quietly gathering his tools, turned to leave. "Wait!" Ravi called after him. "I still have some more work for you." The carpenter smiled, eyes twinkling with wisdom. "I'd love to," he said, "but I have more bridges to build." And with that, he walked off into the sunset. The two brothers stood side by side, watching the river flow beneath the bridge that had brought them together. The old pain hadn't entirely vanished. It had been overshadowed by the new, sturdy bridge of kindness built to endure. Built not by wood, but by forgotten love of brotherhood. Moral of the story: it is always better to build bridges than walls, as it is always kindness that brings people together. Thank you.